Okay. Oh, it's too heavy. Now we have tried a lot of gadgets, desk vacuum cleaner, plasma charger, budget neckbands, and told you whether it's worth it or not. And today we have some more gadgets. Projector for watching TechWiser videos, retro speakers to have the best mobile entertainment system, and 9 other budget gadgets. You will be surprised. This is going to be fun. So first up we have this budget projector. It costs 3199. Whoa, pretty much everything that you can imagine. So we have mounted the projector on this tripod and it will project onto that white wall. So this is a 1080p TechWiser video and we have put it on a pen drive, and as you can see it's so pixelated. And if you look closely, you can barely see anything. Like, it's lot pixelated, and even from far off, you can make out stuff, but it's really bad picture quality. So now it also has a built-in speaker, and at 100% volume, it's good enough for a small room. Here, listen to it.
So which one do you think is better? Understanding that situation there is night, but here you don't.
Actually not that bad. Like, if you're alone or with your special someone, you can still watch it. Like, there's a vibe, right? Yes. But I think you will enjoy it for 1 or 2 days and then you will regret your purchase. So one thing which you should always watch while buying a projector is screen resolution or native resolution. Hold on, I'll explain this to you. Let me open this projector. So internally, every projector has this small LCD screen, and although this projector supports 1080p resolution, this screen is only 240p, 240 by 320 to be precise. So it's like saying this is a 240p image and I'm zooming in to make it 1080p, and then this is how the image will look, because it is basically 240p. We wasted our money, you don't waste yours, not recommended. And if you like this, I mean us, Team TechWiser, subscribe, be a part of Team TechWiser. Now, next up is Apple AirPods Max. This is a duplicate fake AirPods Max. It cost $699 and it also has its own name, P9 Plus. And I've also seen channels on YouTube promoting these or even sell these fake AirPods Max, and even you get a lot of these offline as well. So I wanted to try it out. The packaging is not bad. Why do you put plastic on just one of the AirPods? And you also get a carrying case, if this can be counted as a carrying case. First of all, this is plastic, but of course, expected. And see this upper band, this is all plastic. Like, Apple AirPods Max have a mesh. Even the plastic finish you see here, it's seamless on this side, whereas this thing has lines. Do you think this looks like AirPods Max? Okay Manu, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how close this is to AirPods Max?
3 or 4.
3 or 4. So let's test the music. Actually, it's not that bad. However, I'll suggest you can put a little bit of money more and you can get better headphones by watching this video. So of course, no way, not recommended. Next up, we have this smart temperature control mug. It cost $999. Woo. So it's a thermos, but it shows temperature over here. So let's put it to test. So now we'll heat some water and check if this thing really works. So we are putting this in the microwave. Okay, so this is like hot water. We have steams coming out of it. It's working. Let's just wait for 10 seconds and see what is the temperature. So it has settled to 61. So let's check with cold water. What if it only checks high temperature? So now we are making some cold water. Take it, just keep it in that position. Yeah. How much it is?
17. I
think it's settled. It's 17 degrees. So the temperature sensor actually works pretty good, but I'm not sure what you would do with that. Like, what would you do with this information? Like, what is the temperature of the liquid inside the bottle? But it works, and even if this goes bad, I think you still have a thermos by the end of the day. So recommend it. Next up is this mini digital cycle. It cost 1590 rupees. So if you go out and buy a gym cycle, it costs 7,000 to 8,000, and a real cycle easily costs 10,000 rupees. Could be cheaper. So is this effective? Well, let's try with people in the studio. So Mrinal, we have a new tech challenge for you. Since you have a desk job and you really do need to exercise, can you try this out for us?
So the problem here is whenever I try to roll this cycle, my legs are kind of hitting the ceiling of this table. So let's try it maybe in the other table.
So if you have a standard table, it doesn't work. But if you have like this movable or standing table,
Height adjustable table.
height adjustable table. Thank you, sir. It works. So we are resetting the count over here, and let's see how much Mrinal can do in 2 minutes.
This is a target setting game, so the second person will always have an advantage.
3, 2, 1, stop. So it is, oh yes, 226. So Manu, can you beat Mrinal's score?
Easily.
Oh my god, oh boom, roasted. Let's go. 227 is the number to win. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on Manu, we can actually troll Mrinal for the entire month. 3, 2, 1, stop. So Manu scored like 287. I mean, it's a really good idea. I like the concept of having a small cycle just below your working desk. But the whole point of exercise is you have to get up from your desk and go out somewhere. So if you like this idea, maybe, but be gentle. You cannot refuse it like the gym cycle ones. So 5 out of 10 kind of recommended. Next up, we have this Ubico Security Key. Now this one is costly. Like this one is about 7,669, but this is Type C. You have to pay for a Type C. You can get the USB-A version for 3,800. Now you would be like, Pratik, 4,000 is also not cheap. Well, look at this way. What if your UPI app gets hacked? Depending on who you are, of course, that data value is more than 4,000 rupees. Now, all of that aside, this acts at two-factor authentication. Now, let me explain it in a very simple way. Suppose this is the lock or your Google account. Now, you need 2 keys to open this lock. So, this first lock is your Google account password, and the second lock is your YubiKey. Now, you will have to use both the keys, else the lock or your Google account won't open. This is two-factor authentication, another layer over password. So this thing is super recommended. Don't ask us how we reached to this. And of course, get it if you have valuable information and transaction using your Google account. We'll leave more links to read about 2FA or how to enable it in the description. This is a magical notebook. Who needs all these instructions? See, I write this here and now I can, damn, how does it work? Who needs all these instructions? So you have to use water with this cloth as well, and now, see, gone, like nothing happened before. And it cost 1199. Now that's costly for a notebook. You would be like, people can use Keep Notes on their phone, right? Like I personally use Keep Notes, digital format. But a lot of people like Manu and Mrinal, they still prefer written notes, sticky notes, because some people just like the feeling of pen and paper. Now, one interesting thing is, paper is usually made of wood, but this paper is made of stone, like limestone, not that throwing stone. So it's recyclable and even environment friendly. And they say it's tear resistant. Actually, you can't tear it. Manu, you want to try? You can't tear it. सही में नहीं फटता. And you can only write with this pen to wipe it out, but it actually works and it's a good one. Next up is this retro speaker. It costs about 799. Well, there's a user manual, of course, good thing. Now personally, I don't use a speaker. I'm currently using an S22 which has dual stereo speakers, so that's enough for listening to movies or songs. But dude, this is one of the few products which on Amazon looks smaller, but in real life it's actually bigger. Now of course you will need a bigger phone like this OnePlus 9 RT, and if you have a smaller phone like S22, it just wouldn't fit inside it. It is too small for it. Whereas if you have like a OnePlus 9 RT, see, it fits exactly inside it. Now, of course, let's check the volume of it and let's check the music quality, how loud it is.
Bluetooth mode.
So it's definitely loud, like this is how it will look, and you can, detection is also good, play videos. And if you want to increase or decrease the volume, you have to use this next and back button. Like I have to long press this. And this is the maximum volume. And if you want, you can even carry it like this.
That can record up to 4K 60 FPS.
So I like the volume of it. Like, it's not that bassy, but it definitely has that clarity. If you're watching a movie or something on it, it will definitely sound good. Now, I like the pricing of it. I mean, the cheapest of cheapest speaker you can buy costs you like $799, $899, and this is still like $699. And you get a holder as well. Plus, if you are one of those people who still listens to radio, there is this antenna for radio as well. So this is recommended. You can do check it out. And this next one is very useful if you live in hostel or you are a bachelor. This is very handy. It costs like 89 rupees online. So whenever you eat something from the packet, you just tie it out. Like, I use cloth hanging pegs.
What? Peg?
You call them peg.
Seriously?
Google it. Okay, Google. Peg meaning.
Meaning of peg. A short pin or bolt, typically tapered at one end, that is used for securing something in place, hanging things on, or marking a position.
See? So these come in various sizes. So suppose you eat a lot of noodles and like this is done, and you want to tie and keep it, you can just do this and it's done. Oh, nice. This is very handy. Like, I would personally buy this. Oh yes. So welcome to the episode of Saving Money with Prateek. I actually bought 3 airtight utensils for about 400 rupees, and this just costs like 89. And life hack. Okay, so this next gadget is number lock. It costs 745 rupees. Now, a lot of you guys would share rooms with people or friends. Now, it's a bit scary to leave your precious stuff when you leave the house. Even we are planning for a vacation, so we brought this to lock our luggage. But you would see a key here. Now the thing is, it doesn't have a key. So if you are in the USA, the security in the USA can open this directly without the password. There's nothing like that in India. But yeah, overall, if you travel or share your room with someone, super recommended. See, the password was entered and I pressed this button, that's why it came out. It's nothing like that. This is super secure. It cannot be hacked. So this was the list, and we're also planning a very interesting series. Like, a lot of gadgets you guys love, like the Rager wireless charger, Soundcore Liberty Air 2, and even this Boat headphones. All these gadgets were suggested by you and we are buying them out. So this video will come up where we'll test your recommended little known gadgets so that you guys don't have to waste money. On that note, this is Prateek signing off. See you tomorrow. Pew pew! Okay Google. Peg meaning, it took pig. Okay Google, peg meaning, Google doesn't take Indian accents. Okay Google, peg meaning, peg meaning, peg meaning, peg meaning, peg meaning. अरे ये peg लिख के वेग ले रहा है यार.